Alright guys, what is going on? It is the next day. Gave the car a little bit to settle, drove it to work, and cruised around town a little bit just to see how it rode. It rides fine. Over big bumps, you can feel this side is rubbing. You can hear it as well. So we are going to raise up this side only. It's weird because this one I left about 75 threads on the body of the coilover. The other side we left about, I think I went to like 63 threads trying to match what that side was doing. So it's weird that there's any variation between each coilover itself. Usually you do something to one side and then replicate it on the other side and you're even. Not the case with how this thing's sitting. So on this side, and granted the driveway does have a little slant to it, so it is kind of compensating for that. So we've got a little bit more than a finger, but usually just about a finger's gap sitting on level ground. So that's about perfect where I want it to be. And then the rear, we also have that same gap. And then this side, you can't even get a finger in here. So it's just too much. And also the driveway is slanted, so it is sticking up a little bit, but usually it's about a little bit more than we're getting here, but it is definitely a little bit too low. And you can hear it rub over everything, and I don't want to mess up the fender trying to steer and hit a bump and totally just ruin the fender. So we'll raise it up and get the ride height perfect for cruising and dailying the car. So I went ahead and raised it about 1/4 inch-ish. You can see that's where we're doing our damage right there. You can see that's all fresh. All that dark stuff, that's from today. So yeah, definitely good that we're gonna raise it up a little bit. Still gonna rub through, I know it. On the Audi S4 Facebook page, there was actually someone posting about there's like these plastic weather line or plastic weather liner things for the wheel wells that actually tuck up there pretty good and withstand having a low car. So I'll probably pick some of those up at some point, but we are all good on that. So I'll throw the wheel back on and we'll be done. Alright, so still pretty low, but now we've got our finger gap, so a lot happier with that ride height. Much better. So it's definitely nice how easy it is to raise the car up. One, because we've got experience with coils with this car, and two, it's just easy. Coilovers are pretty easy. Got good access with this car. It's not terrible. In the rear it's horrible, but we're not messing with the rear. It is what it is. So look at that. Look at that filter. It still looks so good. Jeez. Freaking sick. But yeah, anyway, that is it for today's project. Still do have to pull the turbo. Didn't do that this past weekend. Got lazy. Maybe this weekend we'll do it, but yeah, we'll see.